Good morning, good evening, good afternoon.
I'm Jairus.
And I'm Ice.
You're tuned in to Taking It Out, and we'll be your host for today.
Hey, thanks for all the support, suggestions, and comments that I received in our previous episode. And special shout out to our most liked comment on the previous video, Grims. Wherever you are, I hope you have a great day. Now, let's take a step back from such a serious topic such as school, especially since it's already December.
Although when this comes out, the sem break may have already ended.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that most of us can agree that we had nothing better to do than to watch movies and television over the breaks. Am I right?
Yeah, I think so too. Especially now that we're stuck at home and as since back when summer started. I haven't watched anything, so this will be a fun episode.
Although I'm pretty sure that other people out there have or had other things to do with their bodies over the breaks, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, very cool.
Oh, what? Don't throw shade at me. I'm just saying that other people work out all the time, you know?
Okay.
Like our previous guest works out, our current guest works out.
Yeah.
I don't see anything wrong with it.
Yeah, don't see anything wrong with that either. So
My
yeah,
thoughts exactly.
let's introduce our guest for today, the resident kuya, music guru, and someone that people who know him look up to, Joshua Miguel Capili, otherwise known as Cat
Yeah.
or Miguel.
All
Hey
right.
guys, thanks for having me here.
All right. How are you, Cap? How are
I'm
you?
doing great, thanks for asking. How about you? Isaac, Ice, Jairus.
Pretty good, man. Pretty
You're
good.
good too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Just vibing a lot.
really.
Right. We've heard that you've been binging quite some series or multiple series, in fact, over the past breaks. Is that true?
Yeah, but where did you hear that from?
Uh, from outside here, yes. Yes.
Outside
Don't
here,
ask.
yeah.
I have my
Yeah, outside here.
sources.
Yeah. Oh, but yeah, I have
Right.
been a lot of series, mostly anime. Yeah,
Yeah.
actually just
I
anime.
see. I see.
Yeah,
I mean, like nowadays, well, especially our generation, it's either you watch anime or you watch K drama.
that
So
Yeah.
is
if you don't
true.
watch both, yeah, you're missing out.
Yeah,
Jacob.
You're
yeah,
missing out.
yeah. You have to
Jacob.
take a struggle.
Now that wait, before we move on and share all the stuff that we actually watch, let's tackle this. Like, what is binging? What is? How do you do it, and why do you think people do it? What's your take on this, Cap?
Binging. I guess it's when like you just can't stop watching. Like as much as you want
Yeah.
to stop watching the anime or like whatever show you're watching, it's like you just can't stop pressing that next episode. And then you find out season 2 is not yet out, so you just die on the inside. Yeah.
First,
And then you move on to
You
another
move on to
series.
another series.
You move
And
on
then
to
when
another
that
series, and
series
then it
season 2
happens
comes
again.
out, you forget about whatever happened in season 1 and you have to rewatch it all over again.
it's a good
Yeah, it's a
cycle.
vicious cycle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine, John.
How about you? But how about you, Ice? What do you call binging exactly?
I think I have the same take. Like when you just keep going and going, especially now that we have all these mediums and ways to watch. Like you're no longer limited to waiting for 1 week before the next
Yeah.
episode is going to watch, or yeah, you get the
Yeah,
point.
so you do you like just watch it on some Netflix or whatever?
Yeah, when we do get Netflix, when we have the budget to buy Netflix, like I always use it on anime. But
Okay.
if I have no other choice, I of course I go to YouTube and other stuff. You Darius, what's your
I
thing
mean,
about this?
well, for binging, if it's good, then it's good. Can't do anything about that. If you wanna keep watching, then it's fine. As long as you're not wasting time. Uh, when there's other
But
stuff
you
to
guys
do.
Right.
have like some
Yeah.
method to like stop yourself from binging.
Uh,
Like let's say
I
it's
don't know.
really far into the night already and you're like and it's like a school day. It's like I have work to do and there's school tomorrow. Yeah, like, what do you guys do?
Um, Me personally, I don't do anything. I just try my best not to like.
You just succumb to those yeah.
Like, I just contemplate like what am I doing?
Yeah.
But I still keep watching. Like I question myself, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? And then I can't stop myself. But usually the people who do
Like it's
tell
the
me to
feeling of
stop.
it's the feeling of
Yeah.
guilt that like stops you.
It's the guilt, man. Or when your group mate goes like, "Where the hell have you been?" Or your parent goes into your room and was like, "Why are you awake?" It's that guilt, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, if it works, it works. So we all have
Yeah.
our own
Yeah.
methods.
I mentioned this earlier. There are multiple mediums and ways to watch and binge
Yeah.
nowadays, especially in our online era. Like, just share
Sure.
what do you guys use? Like, I already said I use Netflix when I get the chance. How about you guys?
Netflix when you have the chance.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
recently, I mean, I've been using a lot of for my anime. I use AniWatch. Yeah,
Okay.
I've upgraded from Kiss Anime 9 Anime.
Gone.
Yeah,
I
Kiss
now I
Anime
now
is
use
dead, man.
AniWatch. Yeah,
Yeah.
Rip, rip.
and for everything else, Netflix. I mean, I used to watch anime on Netflix, but honestly, the anime
Yeah.
before in Netflix it wasn't the good anime.
Yeah,
So
and
I
they're
had to.
quite behind. Like,
Yeah, they
Yeah.
are.
Netflix in releasing anime, they're always behind, which is
Yeah,
my problem.
but no, but recently they've been releasing a lot of really good anime, so
Yeah.
that's good for Netflix. But what
How
is
about you
their
guys?
review?
Yeah.
Well, before it was dead, I was using Kiss Anime and Go Anime a lot. And then when it died, I just moved to YouTube and Netflix. There's a few channels in YouTube now that post anime for free. You can watch it there. So it's
Yeah,
pretty
what is
cool.
it? Uh,
There's Muse Asia, the one that I've seen so far. I'm not sure about others.
all right. Cole, you just go ahead and link that anywhere on the screen. I don't know. Right.
Yeah.
Well, moving on. Let's talk genres. Like what are your
Okay.
personal favorite genres? Before the show, we spoke about this. Our genres that we watch all the time. Let's indulge the audience in this
Alright,
conversation. Let's start with Cap. You go
okay.
first.
Okay.
As mentioned before by Ice, you guys might think that I'm into sporty shonen action kind of anime, but in reality, I actually like more of the romantic comedy, slice of life,
Okay.
school
Alright.
life kind of stuff. Yeah. How about you, Ice?
Are you into harems?
Yes, harems too.
Oh.
A bit
Okay,
of
okay.
isekai, some isekai,
Why?
and then
Okay.
harems. Yeah,
Okay.
anything romantic. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So, like me personally, before I got into anime, I was a big K-drama fan. I would watch
Ooh.
those crime stuff like W used to be my favorite.
Uh-huh.
Uh, and I watched Strong Woman Bangsun like a few episodes and I gave up.
Oh,
I
yeah.
gave up. I forgot
Good though.
why, but I did, and then I just didn't watch it anymore. But yeah, I used to be into crime K dramas, and then I moved to anime, and then it went to rom com anime as well, and comedy, like comedy in general. Like whenever
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
Yeah.
comedy.
funny animes or
Comedy's good.
shows, I just love it. I just love it.
Maybe it's our lonely teenage life that makes us want to watch these animes,
Indeed, indeed.
hoping for one day we might have this romantic life.
Like
Won't happen, but
from the words rom com, like
rum.
romance comedy. We live in such
Yeah,
a
yeah.
grim world. We want comedy in our lives, and we live in such a single world that we want
A
romance.
very single one. Yeah.
Very single.
Yeah.
You, Jairus, how about you? What are your
I
personal?
like I like comedy too, and actually, pretty much, I just let myself decide when I'm watching the show already. If I like it, like after episode 2 or 3, then I'll continue watching. Or if I don't like it, I'll just drop it.
Oh,
So I
I
can
So
see.
watch.
no
I like
specific genre.
drama, comedy,
Oh,
rom
okay then.
com, yeah,
You just
paintings.
go with the flow, yeah.
Yeah,
Jairus is very open with his animes.
I see. Yeah, just
That's good. That's good.
all right. Now let's get on to the more exciting part, the actual sharing of our
Yeah, yeah.
oh no,
series that we watched over the summer, over the past few years. Up to you guys. Let's start
past
out
few
with
years.
Jairus. How about you, Jairus?
Why me?
Just share the series, man. Come on.
Hmm. Okay. 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 What's a good one? So first, boarding school Juliet. It's a pretty funny, rom-com. That's how it works. It's
Boarding
funny
school,
and
Juliet.
romantic. Have you guys watched it?
Yeah, I've watched Boarding School Juliet.
I think I've heard of that before, but
You should watch
unfortunately,
it.
it's not on Netflix, so I
Yeah,
haven't watched it.
Netflix.
Sadly.
I can.
It's
I downloaded the whole thing, but
Oh God!
okay.
All right.
So yeah,
Are you willing to share Google Drive?
yeah. I'll upload it to Drive.
All right. Uh,
All right. So
let's talk business after the show.
yeah.
All right.
Jairus is your source man.
All right.
Illegal
Moving on.
website.
Moving on. Yeah, you have more aside
So
from that.
uh, since like I said, I can watch any genre as long as I like it.
Yeah.
If I And there's this pretty good anime that's actually Netflix, Kakushigoto, right? Ice. Yeah, you
Yeah.
said
Yeah.
you're gonna watch.
It
Shigoto.
was very
I watched that.
recently put into
It
it.
was good. It was good.
It's
It's
like
really good.
But like,
very similar to another anime that's a fan favorite, Ero Manga Sensei. Where
Hmm.
yeah, let's keep
That's good.
going.
Similar.
Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
that anime, honestly, I personally uh, didn't find much entertainment to it.
Oh, that one. I
But
mean, the Ero
yeah, Aero
Manga.
Manga
Yeah,
Sensei.
no.
Yeah, yeah.
That was there's so much.
But
Jesus Christ,
yeah,
there's so much fan service in the anime. It's unbelievable.
I don't know. It felt like it's kind of uncomfortable knowing, you're
Yeah.
a kid. Like,
Uh,
Just imagine if you're in that position, like your little brother or cousin. Just you just find out that they're an
yeah.
oh what all right. All right,
okay.
moving on, moving
Yeah,
on.
moving on. Well, how
Moving
did it
on.
go to that? Okay, so
All right.
yeah, a pretty good. What do you call this? Well, it might be isekai, but it's just a game. So Bofuri, I don't want to get hurt, so I'll max out my defense. It's also on
Ah,
Netflix. You watched that, right?
Mm,
yeah,
Yeah.
I've watched it. I'm looking forward to
I
the
haven't
next
watched it yet.
series.
It,
It's really nice. I suggest that you Cap and the audience watching this should watch it. Very very fun.
Sure, sure.
and
But
an underrated an underrated movie would be Hello World, which is about well, it's weird. Um,
okay.
Yeah.
so yeah,
Honestly, when I watched it,
just
I
watch.
was like so confused with what happened.
It's
Okay.
confusing, but it's good.
Yeah,
I'm looking
but it's
forward
good
to that.
actually.
Uh,
And yeah, her Blue Sky is also good. Yeah, we got plan to watch that after this maybe. It's
yeah, let's have a watch party, I guess.
yeah,
And yeah, that's another thing that most people also do on
yeah,
top of binging, watch parties.
watch
Uh,
parties. They're great.
yeah, it's like watching a movie in class, but there's no teacher. Uh,
It's
and
better. Yeah,
any more series you'd like to
yeah.
add?
I think that's it. So for now, this will take like 15 minutes if I add any more. So I think it's fine.
Oh, I see, I see. Understandable. Have a great day. Right.
Okay,
Cap, would you like to
but
go next? You'd like to go next?
Of course. Um, my top picks of anime.
All right.
There's Rascal does not dream of a bunny girl
Yeah.
senpai.
Oh.
Now,
Oh.
if you look at the
Title.
the like the poster art, it's like you kind of think it's like some etchy
Yeah.
anime or something.
Yeah.
Like
I really thought
you
that.
go in there thinking you have etchy, then you come out depressed.
Yes, you come out with the gaping hole in your
What
heart.
happened?
Yeah,
I did not
you just
expect.
come out. Yeah,
Like
but
it's
that's such a great anime. Like the
Yeah.
first time when I watched it, oh my god, I was so shocked and like my san is my number one waifu. No one will
Big fan of it.
no one
let's
beats
not
my san.
spoil anything for the
Yeah.
audience.
No
Yes,
spoiling
but
here.
I would just like to say my san is my number one waifu of all
My
time.
personal top my personal favorite there is the sister. Don't think that I
Aide?
have a sister complex. Yes. Yes, but
Yeah.
it's
Legit?
because yes, bro.
What?
Don't
Why?
Probably because
Okay,
I don't have a
no judgment,
sibling, all
no
right?
judgment, but
I
like,
don't have a sibling.
alright,
I'd really like one. But yeah, uh, if you
okay,
haven't watched
I
it,
respect.
if you finish watching it, you might understand why I like this sister. But okay, let's move on,
Yeah.
Cap. Let's go further
Okay.
into your list.
Okay, my next one is this one is a harem anime. It's called
Oh.
The World God Only Knows.
Oh
It's
yeah.
basically about some dude who's
World.
really good at dating sims, and then he
Oh,
has to catch this loose souls ghosts from real women. So yeah, just a
oh,
lot of
Yeah.
yes. You know,
it,
I watched that
Yes.
like when I was grade 4 or 3.
Yeah.
wow,
That
all
opened
right.
my world. I was like,
Open
oh,
your eyes,
Hmm.
I
bro.
could do this
Under
stuff.
All
them.
right.
I was like,
God dang. All
maybe I
right.
should try some of
So
these techniques that he does.
it's quite old. It's quite an old anime, no?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. And then
So good.
Kaguya-sama Love is War. Really, really good rom com.
It
Yeah.
is. It
And
is.
most recent one, Rent a Girlfriend. Such a hype. I mean, it lives up
Yeah.
to the hype, which is good.
Yeah. It lives up to it.
And then, of course, as a JoJo fan, I cannot, I cannot
It's
disregard
the
recommending JoJo.
Of course. I
yeah.
understand. Like,
Yeah,
I'm sure that the casual moviegoer or series goer would be very confused by JoJo. I
yeah.
personally have not watched a full episode, but I've watched quite a bit of YouTube highlights, and I
Because
Hmm.
must say, holy
yeah.
crap! Holy crap!
So the thing with JoJo is that it's an acquired taste. Like
Yeah.
you really have to force yourself to watch it, especially parts 1 to 3. I mean, 3 gets better, but like parts 1 to 2,
1, 2.
you kind of have to force yourself to watch it. But then come part 4 and everything else, it's so good.
I see.
Lives
I
up
see.
to everyone pushing that
How about
anime
you
so
guys?
everyone has it.
Me, my personal list. I'll start off with something that isn't anime, just to wash away
Hmm.
some of that.
Okay.
Over the summer, I watched a Western series. It's called Salvation. It's more of sciencey adventure stuff where uh, the entire world is racing to beat a meteor going to
Oh.
hit the planet. So they're thinking of all of this stuff. The way the story goes is quite good, but the ending is very, very unsatisfying, and that explains why it was canceled. All right,
Oh.
just
Oh,
search it up for yourselves. Just
Okay.
don't watch the ending; it's not good. All right.
just
Another older series that I watched over the summer was Toradora,
Oh.
and
ooh,
I
yeah.
I absolutely fell in love
Uh,
with it. Very
yes,
good
you
series.
can't be an otaku without watching
Yeah,
Dora
Yeah.
Dora.
like uh,
Classic.
very good rom com. Like the ending is quite. I don't know. It's gonna leave you confused but happy at the same time. And
Mm.
Yeah,
I'm sick of seeing these videos on YouTube going like Dora Dora new season confirmed. Like, it's so old. No, that's not gonna happen, guys. Just live with it. All right.
Even
Moving on.
confirmed.
Like Cap said, I watched the series that he watched. Love's War. Very good rom com. Again.
Yeah.
Uh, I also watched
But
this.
who's your bias there though?
Who's my bias there?
Yeah,
Uh,
like who do you
That's a
like from
question.
Love is War?
it's
Such
always
an easy question.
the one who lost in the election. I forgot her name.
Miko,
Hmm.
Yes. I
Okay.
don't know. There's something
Alright.
about her that makes me vibe with her. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah.
I
Probably
thought
because
honestly I thought you were a hard not Chika Fujiwara, maybe a
No,
Kaguya,
yeah,
no
Kinomiya.
Chika here.
no
Shigami
chica
is
love. We
best
don't
girl.
do that here.
Okay, that's all
I agree.
you
I
need to know.
agree. Moving on.
Okay.
Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid.
Oh,
Very
Hmm.
interesting. There's a new season that's confirmed.
yeah.
That's actually true, not just
Actually true.
hearsay. And it's a very fun series, even though some people might think, oh, this is too lesbian crap and stuff like that. But
Sure.
but it's very funny. I love the humor,
Yeah.
and I really want to recommend that to other people as well. It will not leave a gaping hole in your heart like others would, like Bunny Girl or Dora Dora. And finish off the list. Uh, Assassination Classroom.
Oh yeah, that's
Ah,
one.
Very
God.
very
Did you
cool.
cry?
God.
Did you cry?
No,
Ah.
I was used
What?
to. I was used to it at that point.
Okay. Fair
The
enough.
thing was, it went in a series like you know how people binge, like they go through series. That's what I did. So it went from one gaping hole to the next. So I went Bunny Girl Senpai, and then I watched Toradora,
Why?
and then I watched Scump's Wish,
Ooh,
Yeah.
Scum Switch.
Scump's Wish,
Uh,
another gaping hole, and then I went Assassination Classroom, and like I thought it would be happy, and then
yeah,
at
yeah,
the
it's so
end it was
happy.
just
I mean, it was happy.
You
Let's
just
I
be
just
became
I
honest.
just
numb.
I just died again. I was just numb. I was numb at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then after the summer, I watched Black Clover to just wash
Ooh,
away
Black
all the
Clover.
sadness.
Mm.
Yeah, the animation style is
Window.
kind of sus, but yeah,
But, fine.
yeah, that's it for me. And
Can I
Yeah,
recommend some of the non-anime?
yeah,
yeah, sure.
So, for a sitcom, Kim's Convenience. Basically, my non-anime uh, related series or shows that I watch
yeah.
are usually comedy.
I
So,
see.
Kim's Convenience, not Kim Jong Un. It's about
Okay.
some Korean dude Kim. His name is Kim. Basically, convenience is he owns a convenience store. So it's a story about his daily struggles and stuff in the convenience store.
Mm.
Oh,
Next one, I highly recommend Final Space. I cannot say it enough. Final Space is such a god tier show. Like the first time I watched it, season one, I
yeah.
was so blown away. Then I had
Yeah.
to wait a year and like a year and a half for season two, and
Oh,
it's still so good. It's still so good.
is it? It's on. Is it on Netflix?
It's
Oh,
on Netflix.
you did
All
it.
right.
I urged Jacob to watch it, and then like so
Previous
many times
yes.
I nagged him. I nagged him to watch it, and he finally did. He binged it, season one to two.
All right.
Okay,
At
that
least he
seems
didn't
good.
have to wait.
Then
Yeah.
It's
Jacob.
really that good. Yeah,
I mean
yeah.
Then
Final
watch it.
Space is a must.
that's another plus for people who start binging late because they don't
Yeah.
have to wait anymore, right? Like,
That is
uh,
true.
I started watching anime quite late, and because of that, I didn't have to wait. Just like Jacob, like, I mean, sometimes it's good to be late. I don't know. All right, moving on.
Yeah,
Keep going, lap.
but and
Mm.
then there's Rick and Morty, of
Yeah.
course.
All right.
And for the K drama, What's Wrong with Secretary Kim? Have
Oh,
you
I've
guys
heard of
heard
that.
that?
I've
Heard
heard
of
of
it.
that.
I don't know. There's something about it. Like
There's
I,
something
I,
about
I, I don't. I personally, I'm not a drama is not my preference, but like
Hmm.
Wrong Woman, Dobong Soon, and What's Wrong with Secretary Kim, it's built different.
it's built different.
It's
It's
built
built different.
different.
I see.
Yeah,
I mean,
but yeah,
I
Imagine.
that's
recall watching the What's Wrong with Secretary, but it was Filipino dubbed.
Oh, oh yeah.
Like, hey,
that is that's
I
not
don't have
enjoyable.
That,
I don't have cable, but
oh,
watch it on. I think it's been on
what?
ABS. I think it's
Okay.
been on ABS, and like
Yeah.
it's always Filipino dub. I did
So
not
I saw it
have
too.
the best experience, but
To be
You made
fair,
a mistake
Filipino
there.
dub's not
Yeah.
that bad.
yeah, I know. All right, is there any more? Is there any more, Cap?
Um. No, that's it. And yeah,
All right,
re-emphasize. Do watch Final Space. I'm serious. That show is immaculate.
I see.
Alright.
And let's see. Did you guys watch any like movies aside from series? Jairus already mentioned like
Yeah, I mean,
Her Blue Sky, uh, Hello World. You Cap,
yeah.
have you watched movies over the summer that you'd like to recommend?
Uh, Movies, not so much because yeah, I was so engrossed into
Series.
Yeah,
anime.
I see.
Yeah.
But the
Understandable.
movies I watched was yeah, Hello World was one, Her Blue Sky, um, the, the Bunny Girl
Oh,
Senpai movie.
right.
That's where we got the depression.
The
I
depression.
should watch it already.
I really
Why have
should.
you not watched it yet?
It's not Netflix. I mean,
Oh yeah,
I
that's
You
why.
I,
haven't watched it?
I haven't. Like
Oh
I try my best.
no!
I
Oh
try my best
no.
to make the most out of my
No!
Netflix, bro. All right,
Okay,
don't
when
spoil
you
it,
watch
please.
Bunny Girl
Fine, fine.
Senpai, the movie, that's actually where you get depression.
Yeah.
Oh, even worse than the series itself.
No, I didn't download it.
Yes,
Damn it.
Oh
worse than the
Lord.
series.
Okay, okay
Should have
then.
downloaded.
So
I,
prepare
I
yourself.
I will buckle up. I will buckle up.
Yeah,
Oh
It's
God.
not good.
Okay.
but yeah, movies, not so much. How about you guys? Like any, I mean, not it doesn't have to be recently, but like
Yeah.
movies that uh, you'd say you recommend
Yeah.
for
I mean,
your all-time favorite.
I understand like the stigma of not wanting to watch a movie because like
No.
you see the timestamp. It's like 1 hour 40 minutes when you can
But
watch a series that goes on for longer, right? Like,
yeah.
but sorry about that. Went on a tangent, but my list of what I watch and what I want to recommend would be Mamma Mia, which is a
Oh yeah,
really good
Oh.
musical. I really love that. Did not watch it for Amanda Seyfried. Trust me, I did not. I watched it for the music. The music was wonderful, and Meryl
music.
Streep was also very good at that. Uh, in that movie, I rewatched Back to the Future 1 through
Oh.
3.
Ooh,
Uh,
really good.
looking back, it was really well produced for its time, except for the fact that
True, true.
the future is not accurate. It's not accurate. It's very
I mean,
not.
you can't blame them. They
Yeah.
wouldn't know. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
I mean,
they had
we
good
No
also
hopes
don't
for
no.
the
know our
future.
future.
No no.
Like given our context, we don't know our future right now. It's all unclear,
Imagine,
right?
imagine if Back to
Didn't
the Future,
expect this
but
to
they did
happen.
it like they 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 instead of going to 2015, they went to 2020, and the whole thing is just so wrong. Like,
It's just,
Yeah.
no,
it's
that's not what
just
2020 is like.
Definitely not.
uh, and I watched a Filipino movie.
No.
Ang Pangarap Kong Hold Up.
Oh
It's a
yeah,
comedy. Comedy.
very funny one.
It's very funny. It's not very realistic, but it has really good comedy in it, and I
Yeah,
recommend.
Oh.
But don't recommend watching it with family because it has some
Hmm.
risque parts in it.
Okay.
Uh, and last but not the least, I watched Gravity, which was Sandra Bullock, where she was stuck in
Oh yeah,
space.
the one. Yeah, space. Isn't that very old?
Yeah, it is. I believe it was released 2013, I think. Very good film. One of the greatest in my opinion. And it sends
Hmm.
chills down your spine. That's the thriller. Like that's like my dream thriller. Uh, that kind of feeling that you're stuck in space, you can't do anything. Yeah, and
Can't,
yeah, that's about it. That's like all the
can't do
movies that
anything.
I've watched.
The movies.
Okay.
I like.
Now, now that we've had that
And
very productive and fun talk, let's just make it clear to the audience for now. Yes,
what?
we know that we all need some time, some outlet. Uh, like, at least for a while, let's just forget about all the negativity happening around us and just have fun. Just have an outlet. Uh, just insert yourself into another world, the same you would do with a book. I
Yeah.
think that's why most people love to binge because of again the negativity. But as long as it doesn't get in the way of your priorities
Yeah.
and your family, that's all I want to say. Proper moderation. Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you for tuning in. Tuning in. Check everybody out down below. Okay.
Thanks, Cap. And
Thank
now
you.
we must ask you the question.
The
Now,
question.
Cap, have you taken it out?
Oh,
Yes, I have taken it out, Mr.
All
Ice.
right.
Mr. Ice.
Thank you for coming along.
Thank
Thank you
thank
for
you for
that
having me here.
productive chat.
Very
Very
productive.
fun. I'm sure we all
No
had
problem, no problem.
so much fun today.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Yes.
that's it. That's a wrap. Take care, y'all.
Like this, like that, like that.
How about you, Jared?
Why me?
Just share the series, man. Come on.
Hmm. Okay. 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 What's a good one? So first, let's start with a pretty good rom-com.
Yeah. Oh.
Damn, he did not want to share, man.
That's a nice